Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag?
Nelk was on there.
No, I'm not expecting to hear that. Hasan, Mr. Biker, your favorite flag is whose flag? Like, huh?
Anyway, here it is.
Did you guys see?
I'll look, but...
Full Send podcast.
Why the okay. They were on the right, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So here's his...
Let me see, where is he at? So, he's pretty deep left. Let's see, he's around, contains misleading info. Facts. Closer going down, contains inaccurate, fabricated info. Basically, yeah. And if we're going here, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, this is where he belongs. I mean, is that a question? Especially, like, it's, again, like being around containing misleading info. He spreads misinformation every day. Shoot. Within this take right here, he was just spreading misinformation because that was proof incorrect. Mr. Piker! You're exactly where you need to be. Tough. Yo, I know. Truly, really not beating the Super Glazer allegations. Truly, really trying to get into the H3 orbit. Yeah, we got back 4 segments. You already know what it is. Last segment, you know what I'm saying, last video for today. And then, you know, some of the other drama, slops, teas for the Huns, of course. We'll cover some of that jazz tomorrow. You already know. We get sloppy every single day, baby. But yeah, we had to cover all the Jones with the pod today. But you see talent thumbnail for this one. Of course, Ethan and the crew on the pod had to give their opinions and conjecture and their take on Hasan's take about ISIS, you know what I'm saying, specifically only killing Muslim people, which is just, you know, obviously all bad and terrible. But yeah, obviously Hasan's take, what is he talking about? He opens up his mouth and here we are. So let's not waste any more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything, especially when a certain someone decides to open up his his gullet. Cause let's get right into it. Of course, you already know. Shout out Ethan, the whole crew on the pod, like we say every time, baby. Shout out Day Street fam. Share love. We're gonna continue to share it back. We got I'm Buying Creative Clash H3 Show 169. You should have done all the segments, you already know. We got specifically though, and I'm blocking it, funny enough, hefty. The segment right here, new Hasan take, you already know how that goes. And of course, hold on. If you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG live, down in the description, the first link, Sure to Love, like we've been said. We'll keep saying forever, Sure to Love, baby. And let's get right into it. Let's see what Hasan was really talking about tonight. This one's around.
We also have Hasan says ISIS only kills Muslims, and also Mossad is behind ISIS. He implies this is one of the craziest things I've seen him say in a long time.
Funny enough, says a lot of crazy things a lot of the time.
And I'll just play it for you, and then we can discuss.
Okay. On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is you know, this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay. Don't know what that's about. I'm not
substantiation for this, brother.
Not going to point any fingers here.
Yes, he's serious.
Has the
brother? Yeah, again, like, well, I'm we all know, yeah, Hasan, idiot. But like, I'm sitting here like, yeah, Hasan, you gonna substantiate this? You gonna show some evidence to this?
Has the American forces actually defended ISIS at times? Yes. Has Israel defended ISIS at times in Syria? Yes, they have.
But I'm not. So
you say ISIS only kills Muslims?
He said that. Yes.
That's not.
Like, is he gonna substantiate that? If not, what are you talking about, brother? Spreading misinformation.
True.
Well, that's important to
that's like a big part of what they do is that they kill non-Muslim. That's like.
I mean, one of their most they probably have killed more Muslims, but one of their most heinous crimes against the humanity was
wrong type of Muslims,
like an outright open genocide against Yazidis.
Sheesh.
And taking all their women into sex slavery.
God damn it. But I mean, once more, Mr. Forensics Origin Eben Piker. He'd need way more evidence.
Killed a bunch of Christians. But these people don't matter to Hasan because they're not Muslim, I guess, or they don't help his narrative, which is that the Mossad in U.S. are secretly behind ISIS. The problem is, though, that everything he's saying is incorrect.
Like most of the time when he opens up his mouth.
And this is like Dan Blazarian, Sneeko level of...
Yeah, he already have me at Debunking. Sneeko? Bro, it gets me pissed every time, bro. Sneeko's old videos, I do not care. Those are some of the best pieces of media to ever hit platforms, bro. Man, he was dropping such introspective, good videos. Even if you didn't like him at the time, man, like you could see how like he would just express himself, and it was literally just his freedom of expression. You could still appreciate the factor of just how creative and shit he was. And he goes, of course, into the red pill. Tate gets off of that, you know what I'm saying? Gets back into that John, hanging out with bulls like Nick Fuentes and all that type of jazz, bro, freaking fresh and fit, all that John. Gets back out of it when he's in that museum, like, yeah, man, my audience now, they wouldn't appreciate this, John. They would call me gay and all this or whatever. Then starts hanging out with Kanye. I'm like, Sneeko, god damn it.
This is actually like a Zog Nazi talking point he's doing. This is the most fucking insane thing I've maybe heard him say.
On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel.
They have attacked Israel. They've planned attacks against Israelis and Israel. Except there's this little troubling thing called geography. They're not near Israel. They're killing the people around them. They don't have fucking bombers. They don't have missiles to shoot. But even with that being true, they've stated is they see Israel as a later problem. Their problem right now is with the whole world, with everybody around them. But yeah, there's no Israelis around them to attack. But even bearing that in mind, they have attacked Israel, and they have attacked Israel. So that's just a blatant conspiracy theory, protocols of Zion type of lie. It's fucking disgusting. Like, bro, the confidence to even say this on...
This is the crazy part to me again, but like, and yeah, Ethan is saying this. I'm just like, yo, how is he making these claims without any like substantiate, like you would think at least when he's saying this, he'd be showing like an article or some sort of excerpt or some example of this to like really substantiate what he's saying. But he's just broadly making these claims like he always does. With no... Oh my god.
Stream is nuts. He's zogged out.
Attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough.
And that's just offensive. They only kill Muslims. So that's the insinuation again that Mossad and America hates Muslims. Therefore, they instruct ISIS to only kill Muslims and nobody else. Despite the fact that Hassan doesn't give a fuck about the full-on genocide of Yazidis and Christians.
Shit, I keep saying he doesn't care about the conflict too, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's grifting so hefty off of Palestine, bro. These heads eat it up, bro. He says some of, bro, he fucking pathological liar, literally is disingenuous all the time, spreads misinformation, like, bro, don't even get me started about the slander or defamation. Oh, buddy, it's like, bro.
The crimes against humanity they've perpetuated against non-Muslims and Muslims alike is like unfathomably horrific. And I don't know what to make of this. Why would he say they seemingly only attack Muslims? And by the way, the logic of that is dumb too. You know who Hezbollah mostly attacks? You know who Syria mostly attacks?
Also Muslim.
Also mostly Muslim.
I say it's in their own heads.
Yeah.
Wow, it must be Mossad. What a fucking psychopath. This is, I mean, guys, again, this is where anti-Zionism veers into anti-Semitism. This is crazy, bro. This man hates Jewish people. Except he genuinely doesn't hate the ones that agree with him. Those are the ones he thinks they're cool, but the ones that don't agree with him,
it's just same like echo chamber type of beats, bro. Of course, if you agree with every piece of political ideology, everything he says, all of his rhetoric, of course you're gonna be good. You're gonna be golden. Golden right under the golden boy, of course. Twitch is golden boy. It's like, yeah, it's the same thing perpetuated. And if you disagree or are critical, or better yet, critical of him, exiled, kicking you out straight, like,
aka like 80% of Jews. He fucking hates them. He does. He thinks we're all genocide supporters who should be fucking second-class citizens, by his own words.
No, yeah, you shouldn't be able to be the local dog catcher. I'm like, or the local dog work like that. Yo, he said something. Yo, he literally says crazy shit like every day, if not every other day.
and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay? Don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers here. Has the American forces...
This is the same thing he did with the PSYOP, too, where he was like, what was it recently? There was something he was like, I'm not going to say it's a PSYOP.
Oh, yeah. The terrorist manifesto. At least that's the scenario I'm thinking of. Or, wait, didn't he just do this again? He did just do this again. Oh yeah, it was with this. He was like, oh yeah, we're not gonna we're gonna sit here and better yet, why the fuck am I trying to relocate the exact bar for bar? My dumbass memory. I already know we get down. Fucking where is le Pegasus le drama? Like he literally just did this.
Nasty thing.
Oh wait, no, this isn't the one. Wait, hold on. We're gonna have to look through the collection. The collection. Hold on. Is it in this?
Female. Okay.
Where's the part with Hasan? He said, no, it's not this one either. Sheesh, bro. The slops is sloppy. My bad. We're gonna find this. Okay, wait. Is this it? Okay.
Like the fuck?
This has got to be it. Hold on. We're gonna find the part where Hasan was literally doing this shit bar for bar. They literally lived the skinwalking. I just realized, holy shit. Yo, what? Oh, nah, bro. We really getting on skinwalker time, and it's tough. Timing to the T's, to the nines.
When convenient, Turkish when convenient. Any terrorist attacks, it must be, you know, the Israelis, the Americans, the white people. Just any
Casual. Okay. The 9/11 clip, like fucking at least 3+ years ago?
make the shit up. He's literally pedo.
Where is the part where I was literally saying it? It's like, nigga, dumb as shit. Like, I don't know what we're doing. Niggas get cheese.
ISIS attacked Israel, but not often because of the IDF. Somebody's posted this screenshot. ISIS claims first attack in Israel.
Well, yeah, here's your disproving of what the fuck Hasan was just saying, man.
ISIS in Egypt claims rocket attack on Israel. Basically showing there are examples of where ISIS has attacked Jews. Somebody responded with Hasan and Dan Clancy, and this is like the...
Oh, I heard about this. You're gonna do better on your wife's heart. Let alone have her best in
shooting.
Oh, here it is.
Second off,
finally.
is he just doing it again?
I'm not gonna lie, I just wasted a hell of his time, I know, but here it is.
This is like when he saw the recent shooting.
Bro, no one's ever gonna believe Trilly not pre-watching, but I need y'all to understand. You know what? Now, you know what? Maybe I'll formulate it for you so you do understand. Hold on. Let's go to your channel. Yada yada. Dog. It's July 20th, 2025. We started February 4th. July 22nd, 2025. You know what I'm saying? 2025. There's almost 600 videos. And especially on the bull Hasan, yo, shoot, we gonna have to pull them stats up too. Hold on. Shift that boy back over to this screen. This fool Hasan probably got like, bro, shoot, I probably got the same amount of videos as Pegasus. Shoot, actually, basically do. Look up Hasan. Bro, 53. Bro, I've seen everything, dog. 54. And then the G-boys will come in. But you're not actually watching the streams, bro. You're just watching the out-of-context clip chip, Johns. Bro, with the amount of clips, and I've said this in another video, with the amount of these clips and all that, John, which a good amount of our clips, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But with all these clips added up, bro, we might as well have watched all the streams. Facts. It's like, dog, bro. He's saying too much dumb shit. It's like, bro, you gonna have to take that to the chin. Facts. But yo, what? Okay, I want to see the part where he like literally just before said this. Hold on.
I have a tweet by Dan Saltman. Hasan Piker is such a dishonest moron. Just say that the Jews control ISIS and get it over with. The sooner Democrats jettison these lunatics, the better. And he's attached this clip.
On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay? Don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers here. Has the American forces actually defended ISIS at times? Yes. Has Israel defended?
It's like, bro. It's like terrorist manifesto, John. Similar patterns of behavior. Come on.
I'm just gonna point it out.
Oh, it was the murder in D.C.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's terrorist manifesto. Yeah, where they were sending hearts in the chat, and you know, Hasan, of course, the shooter's genuine in his actions.
So
Not PSYOP, false flag.
the false flag. Yeah. So the two Israelis who were murdered outside of the museum in D.C. by a pro-Palestinian activist. He goes, this is a perfect false flag. I'm not saying it's a false flag. It just would be a perfect one.
Yeah, but why even imply so if you don't think it is? It's like, it's just so stupid on his part.
Like, bro, What are you doing?
Doing what he normally does, opening up his fucking mouth, and then here we are.
This is Alex Jones' level of insanity. And by the way, somebody actually put together a really good clip. One of you guys can pull it. Alex Jones has made this same exact point. And someone put them side by side. And they're saying the same shit, dude. It was recently posted on the subreddit. Majority of Muslims are victims of ISIS, but you're right. They've killed Yazidis. ISIS carried out a genocide against them in 2014. They've killed Christians, Hindus, Druze, Western journalists, and aid workers. None of those people matter to Hasan.
I mean, it's just, yeah.
It's first of all,
I don't
it's
claim to be
ignorant.
an expert on this, but I mean, ISIS is it's a violent jihadi group that's trying to create an Islamic caliphate. Of course, they killed non-Muslims. That's like one of the goals, right?
Well,
or at least forced conversions, and you know, that's the whole like idea.
Yeah, but that goes against his conspiracy.
They're predominantly against Shia Muslims, my understanding.
Right,
But
they're a Sunni group, and so that's why I was alluding to earlier with like they killed the wrong type of Muslim, so quote unquote.
they've attacked Christians and Yazidis as well as stuff. I am saying there's not a ton of casualties related to Israelis, but yeah,
They have.
they're
You can look up terrorist attacks against Israel. Say, has ISIS ever attacked Israel, or is it accurate to say ISIS has never attacked Israel? I mean,
It's not. Yeah, we just saw it with the Pegasus vid. Like, literally, the one John specifically was like a missile or some John coming in. Like, yeah, that's just not true.
they have. Not a lot based on geography. Again, there's no. How are they going to attack Israel? Why would they care about Israel? They're trying to set up a caliphate there.
Well, I think they cared about
They
it.
don't care about it right now.
They didn't.
It's a
they didn't
later
get that
thing.
far.
It's a later thing.
Right,
It says, yes, ISIS has expressed hostility towards Israel and attempted attacks, but its direct impact on Israel has been minimal compared to surrounding countries.
Yeah, it's primarily in Syria and Iraq that all this
Yeah.
is happening.
That's literally what Ethan was saying.
They're like, you know, they have no access to Israel. They're attacking like the bordering people. So anyway, here is a little taste. And this, once again, you look at the media alignment chart. Remember that? And how he laughed about how they put him as the left-wing Alex Jones. You remember that?
Yeah.
Here is. Did they remove Infowars from this one?
Fuck.
I remember there was a different one.
God damn. What the hell? Oh, it's like, oh, I get it. It's like so all like mainstream news media outlets and then like, you know, other like auxiliary heads and then putting them on a scale of like, you know, how, like where they fall in the political spectrum. Okay. Cause I was like, yo, what the hell? Like,
Let me see.
It's very messy.
Where's Nelk on there? Did they move a few points?
Yeah, where's Nell?
No.
Infowars is on that one. That last one you were just on.
Let's see. Where is it?
Oh, like overall, what my
Wait,
favorite flag?
Nell was on there.
no, I'm not expecting to hear that shit. Hasan, Mr. Biker, your favorite flag is whose flag? Like, huh?
Anyway, here it is.
Did you guys see?
I'll look,
Full
but-
Send podcast.
Why the fuck? Okay. They were on the right, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So here's his.
Let me see, where is he at? So, he's pretty deep left. Let's see, he's around, contains misleading info. Facts. Closer going down, contains inaccurate, fabricated info. Basically, yeah. And if we're going here, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, this is where he belongs. I mean, is that a question? Especially, like, it's, again, like, being around containing misleading info. He spreads misinformation every day. Shoot. Within this take right here, he was just spreading misinformation because that was proof incorrect. Mr. Piker! You're exactly where you need to be. Tough.
On contains misleading info. And here's Infowars. On the right, contains misleading info. This is the visualization of horseshoe theory in practice. Look at these two besties talking about Israel.
Hamas and Hamas are lightweights compared to Al Qaeda and ISIS, and it's all come out. I told you about 25 years ago, but it's all come out in the documents, the USAID money. It's come out of Israel. Israel doesn't even deny it. Netanyahu, since he first got in office, off and on 25 years ago.
And now you said there is no way Israel holds the war in Gaza until Hamas is defeated.
Openly funds Al Qaeda and then ISIS all over the Middle East.
Netanyahu is openly funding ISIS. And he doesn't even deny it. Why would he deny it? It's just making shit up.
And funded them and gave them air cover
So then you have that, and on the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough.
Again, your substantiation for this, Hasan. That was proven wrong. Hasan.
Okay, don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers here. Has the American forces actually defended ISIS at times? Yes. Has Israel defended ISIS at times in Syria? Yes,
No.
they have. But they also fight ISIS all the time. Not Israel. Israel doesn't fight.
Israel nor America have defended ISIS. I mean, America bombed the fuck out of ISIS most recently and pretty much dismantled their entire apparatus.
Again, I'm not an expert, but I think where this comes from is in the early days of the Syrian civil war, which started.
I'm like, thank you, Dan. Please, we needed a Hasan type of lecture. I guess we do need the info for this one. Except, I'd be very much more trusting of you giving the info than Mr. Plaker.
In like 2012 or something like that. There was a lot of chaos in Syria, and there was a lot of competing interests of, the United States not sure like who to back. And I think that there was a time where some groups that evolved into ISIS got some sort of limited support or funding from the United States in the early days of the war, but very quickly that changed. And for the vast majority of the court,
I would assume that is no longer the case because of, again, what Ethan was just saying. Like, yeah, they trying to bomb him. Yeah, I don't think they're giving them funds anymore.
First of the Syrian civil war, the United States was bombing the shit out of ISIS.
Yeah. This insinuation
Dan's
so
right.
even if what you're saying is true, which very
I
well
think
could
like
be.
most things,
It is.
there is like nuance with these conversations.
framing of
but
this is
the framing.
Well, there's always going to be nuance with these because they're not going to know exactly what specific things were happening all the time. Duh, a lot of things are documented, but clearly some things, slip by.
That he gave is that's why I was like, my
Because
head
it's a
was spinning when you played
conspiracy.
that clip.
He's putting forward a conspiracy that Mossad and the CIA are
ISIS.
They're
Or
running
are
ISIS.
ISIS,
They're running
yeah.
ISIS, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
ISIS. They've apologized for killing ISIS soldiers on accident. But the
Has Israel apologized for killing
Yeah, wait, apologize for killing ISIS soldiers on act? What?
ISIS soldiers?
I don't know.
That sounds
Again, he has to like. This shit is so funny, but it's so like fucking annoying at the same time because I say it all the time. This is the thing when you watch Hasan, and this is why, bruh, I don't give a fuck when these G boys, as y'all just seen from Trilly and fucking self. That's Trilly too, literally Trilly from like 2 days ago or 3 days ago or some shit. Like, yo, you cannot fucking just trust at all anything coming out of Hasan's mouth. Like, you have to sit there, and I love when heads, like, do clips like this where everything he says gets, like, disproved every sentence, bro. Like, yo, yeah, no, this is wrong. Here's what the actual truth is. Oh, no, this is wrong. Here's the truth. Or when they leave shit out or don't, or, like, or not don't, they leave the context of the Johns out, and then you have to give the context. Oh, no, he's just fucking lying. Bro, it's like, on this type of tip, especially with the political efforts, because I say it all the time too, and I will fully admit it, baby. Because hey, shit, I already knew what it was. Again, I tell heads all the time to side, not even sidebar that, get back into that sidebar, but like, yeah, you do content creation, and the first thing you gotta always know is that, bro, you gotta be ready for criticism. Some heads gonna think I'm a dumbass, but I say it all the time. I already know I'm a dumbass, so whatever. Anyway, sidebarring off of that, bro. Well, son. Like I was saying, he gonna lie. So, yo, you gotta sit here, and especially with politics, you have to sit here. Yo, I'm fucking laughing because this shit is so fucking stupid. I gotta go into so many sidebars for this. But you have to sit here and really take into account because politics, I be learning them. Very much so against my will. Shout out Pope Dioro, pray to the Pope, you know what I'm saying? Be saying it all the time too. Like, yeah, so within this, John, I'm not going out of my way to obviously learn every single detail, every single thing about all the, you know what I'm saying, things that's happening within, like, you know, not even just the conflict, but these historical events and all these different, you know, things happening. But with Mr. Piker, nah, I can't. Like, literally, he's saying, Jones, that obviously within the events he's talking about, like, I don't think he's just making up events. Like, he's talking about real things. But the context and nuances within that, I have no fucking idea because, bro, this nigga's a pathological liar, spreads misinformation all the time. So, super sidebarring back into what I was mainly saying is that, yo, these heads or these fucking G-boys will be like, yeah, bro, you don't even really watch the streams, though, and all that shit. Yeah, bro, if I watch the fucking stream, listen, I'm not the goddamn fucking politics thesaurus, my nigga. I don't know everything that's ever happened in every event. So if this nigga's talking about some shit, I do not fucking know if he's spreading misinfo or not. The fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the shit I be on about. I'm like, yeah, my nigga, nah, I'm not going for that shit from you niggas. That argument is dog shit. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm gonna watch the stream and do what? Fucking drool on myself? Because there's no way I can take it serious. I do not know if this nigga is lying or not. I do not know if this nigga spreading misinfo. The fuck? It's like, bro, and clearly he tends to do that a lot, as we're seeing now. Like, bro.
Nuts.
The American government will use the Kurdish militias to fight against ISIS in Syria. So then you have that.
Funded them and gave them air cover to take over Syria this year. And then put the global head of Al-Qaeda in as their president.
Did he say Israel
And I played CNN saying,
apologized to
well,
ISIS?
He says Israel apologized to ISIS for.
He didn't say it the other way around?
I can go back. Let's see.
Not Israel. Israel doesn't fight ISIS.
did
They
he say it the
apologize
other
for
way
killing
around?
ISIS soldiers on X.
Wait, so hold on.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not finding anything
But
about
they also
that. I am
fight ISIS
finding
all the time. Not
an
Israel.
article
Israel doesn't
about-
fight ISIS. They've apologized for killing.
Yeah, he says Israel doesn't fight ISIS. No, they apologize when they kill ISIS
So I
soldiers.
I found an article, ISIS fighters regret attacking Israel and have, quote, apologized, former defense minister said. So that's the other way around. And I have to imagine it's probably because they didn't
They
want
don't
to.
get bombed the fuck out.
Yeah,
They don't.
exactly.
They don't want to kick another hornet's nest as they're already getting bombed the fuck out of.
Yeah, that's...
But by the way, that's not what he said.
Right, no, that's...
He's
so
peddling.
either he's referring to something else or he got it backwards. I'm not sure.
He's
which.
peddling.
Yeah, I would assume, at least in my own opinion, he probably got it backwards, which would still, either way, regardless, be spreading misinformation. He's fucking it up when, again, he could just show something to substantiate his fucking claims, but he can't because it's misinfo.
His conspiracy theory that's shared by Alex Jones and Dan Blazarian and Sneeko and fucking who's the Zog originator?
David Duke.
David Duke.
Yo, that shit is so
That
dumb, bro. Fuck
Israel is running ISIS. That's why they would never attack, and if they did, they would apologize.
And then put the global head of Al this year. And then put the global head of Al-Qaeda in as their president. And I played CNN saying, well, he was the leader of Al-Qaeda, but now he's reformed.
Since Assad's downfall, Israel hasn't just been relentlessly bombing what's left of Syria's military and strategic infrastructure, it's been steadily seizing territory using the chaos to advance its long-standing ambitions. Assad's successor, al-Shara, a former al-Qaeda and ISIS commander, rose to power through quiet coordination between Turkish Gulf and Western intelligence services. This is correct. Sina Tusi is right on this. He was repackaged.
The more you watch Hassan, you realize he actually just gets his news from
Twitter feeds.
From
Did y'all not know that? Oh my god. Bruh. He's probably watching CNN. He's on Twitter. He's on Bad Banata's fucking page. Or he's on like Snark. Let's get fucking serious. Like, let's get for real here. Like, we need... Come on.
not just Twitter feed, the most unhinged, radical fucking propaganda psychopaths on Twitter. Like completely unreliable
From
sources.
terrorist to politician with promises of economic backing and diplomatic legitimacy.
So we had our CIA and our neocons running and controlling and protecting Al-Qaeda the whole time, using them as the pretext to be able to invade and take over any country they wanted and take our rights.
I
genuinely, by the way, I'm so lost on where Alex Jones is at on all of this.
Dan's lost. Imagine where the fuck I'm at. I'm like, bro, this nigga just spitting incoherent ramblings, bro. Like, what the fuck? Can we get to like actually making something that makes sense?
I think he, I don't know.
I don't think he really knows anymore
I think
either.
he's,
Yeah, I don't think so either, especially from his other takes and shit.
Because he's still like
pro
diehard Trump.
conspiracy theory. Whatever is the juiciest conspiracy theory.
I guess so. But like he's so like diehard Trump. But like, how does he square? The dude's been talking about how Israel controls the government.
Well, no,
and
he's
CIA for
waiting on
years.
Trump since the Epstein stuff, isn't he?
Well, that. But forget the Epstein stuff for a second. How did he feel about Trump being buddies with Netanyahu and all of that?
I don't think
Like, how does he square that circle? I don't get it.
Like it or didn't talk about it.
Just ignore it. Just pretend it's not happening.
I'd be interested to know. I have no idea.
It's bizarre.
I mean, hey, they're pretending the Epstein files and shit don't exist. So, man.
Somewhat interesting that Israel never really did this while Assad was in power, by the way. Just pointing that out. Kind of interesting that, this was not, like, this level of incursion never took place when Assad was in power. So I wonder what that...
Is he saying why wouldn't Israel invade when Assad was there versus when it was in total chaos? Why that wouldn't be opportune? That it has to be a conspiracy?
I don't know, man.
It's too dumb. Anyway, there's Hassan right
Yeah, it's too dumb.
there. Hassan Jones.
Hassan Jones? What?
When it comes to Israel, we will believe any conspiracy theory that's out there, no matter who it comes from. What's this old guy's name again?
Better yet to that, do any research and show the research. Like I said, once more, using a citation, an article, or something. Nah, never doing that.
David Duke?
Yes.
Yeah, so there it is, guys. That's one clip that he needs to get really pounded on, in my opinion. It's fucking horrendous. At any rate,
Anywho.
Well, you already know. Then we'll end it there, baby. I ain't gonna lie, because of any more Mr. Piker talk. Yeah, y'all know how that goes down. But that was I'm Buying Critical Clash H3 Show 169 for the 4th time now. I know. Oh my god, again, never beating the Orbiter allegations. But yo, of course, if you guys want to watch the OG live episode, you know what I'm saying, support that podcast, of course. Down in the description, that first link, Sure to Love with Ethan, the who crew on the pod, and of course, the fan baby. Always sharing love when they watch. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture on Hasan. There is an at least 8 out of 10 chance that he'll be opening up his mouth tomorrow, which means the Daily Schlops. So, in that case, I'll be seeing you there. I will. Yep, like I said, Sure to Love it, of course, Ethan, the crew, fam, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.